Right, so here we go. I'm with Derek. Hi, Derek.
Hi, Chris. How you doing? Good to see you again.
Yeah. It's a bit brassic out here, so this might be a short video.
Quick.
Right, so very briefly, you do search engine optimization, and we did a video some time ago, but of course in that area, things changing all the time. So, briefly, for people who probably don't know what search engine optimization really is, can you just give us a very quick synopsis?
Yeah, indeed. There's two sides to search engine optimization. What you do on your own site to get it optimized correctly for Google so that you're found for what you want to be found for.
Yep.
So keywords, most people tend to call that. And then there's off-page optimization, which is how you get your site found in the search engines by placing content, links on other websites.
Yep.
And hopefully those websites deliver some authority to your website, which helps you move up the rankings.
So you said authority, what's that mean?
Authority is how much trust Google has in a site.
Right.
So, for example, the BBC will have very high authority.
Really?
Amazingly, the BBC will have high authority. So the Times will have high authority. The Guardian, sites like that. So if you get a link from the BBC, the Guardian, then that will help you move up the rankings.
Right, okay. So what can ordinary kind of people, like we're here at the Waterways Experience, they're going to have a website.
Yeah.
What can they do to kind of, presumably they'd like to be found for searches on certain things like boat trips and whatnot. What can they do?
I'm guessing, I don't know the market, but there will be authority sites in that market, maybe the Waterways Board or something like that. Sites that naturally have high authority, .orgs, so government sites that talk about the waterways, conservation, that sort of thing. And they should try and get links from those sites. So contact those people, talk about what they have to offer here, and see if they can get a link on those sites. And that link that they place on those sites will drip authority down to their own site, which will help them rise in the rankings.
Well, I've just done a video with them on their boat. They've got a fantastic boat there. They take people out on it. How will that video and its presence on YouTube and stuff, how will that help them?
Absolutely. I mean, whenever you put a video on YouTube, you should always put a link back to the site that it refers to anyway.
Right.
So in the first bit of the description on the YouTube video, put the URL, so just your website address.
Okay. In
that description, that's a link back.
Right.
And YouTube, being a high authority site, will pass authority back to the site that it's linked to.
Right. Okay. So if there was a top tip for someone just starting out right now, and they kind of know what they're doing, they've got a good niche. What can they do, which isn't going to cost them a lot of money, that they can just get on and do?
Find industry authority sites, talk to the webmasters at those sites, and try and get some link backs. What is also very important these days is social infrastructure. So we're talking Facebook, Twitter, Google+, YouTube included in that, Instagram, all of these sites, Pinterest. Get your content out on those sites and get it shared, get it retweeted. Social interactions become much more important in Google's eyes, and it will help support your rankings, definitely.
What have Google done recently, if anything, in terms of changing the thing? Because we did a video some time ago, and you said we ought to really do an update because they're always changing the rules, aren't they?
I wish they didn't. The algorithm changes almost daily, and it's an evolutionary thing. The algorithm that produces the rankings. But certainly nowadays Google is looking for much more engagement on the site. So they want to see that people will come to your website and they will engage with it. They will stay on the website. So they like to see people come in, put video on your site so that people stay on your site for a long time. The longer people stay, the better Google will think your site is, because it's providing quality content that people want to engage with, watch, read. So lots of quality content on the site that gets your readers engaged.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for talking to us. I'm sure that this won't be the last because it's just constantly moving.
6 months it will completely changed, I've no doubt.
Brilliant. Okay, well, thanks for talking to us, Dave.
Cheers, Chris.
Cheers now. Bye.
Bye.